back to GVTV.
Happy Homecoming Week!
My name is Sophia.
And I'm Yumika.
If you're not at the assembly and are spending your precious time watching us, this is our message for you. Show more Grandview spirit and go to the assembly. If you're watching us on your own time,
good job. Recite the pledge with us if you wish.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
let's get started with sports.
Boys Golf has the Predators Cup against multiple schools at Saddle Rock Golf Course today.
Boys tennis plays a rescheduled game against Arapahoe right after school today at Grandview's tennis courts.
Softball then plays a home game against Creek at 4:30.
Tomorrow, tennis plays a home game against Creek right after school, followed by softball's away game against Smoky at 4:30.
Boys soccer plays Eaglecrest at Legacy Stadium at 6 p.m.
Finishing off Thursday, girls volleyball plays an away game against Cherry Creek at 6:30.
On Friday, cross country has the Dave Sanders Invite against Columbine High School at Clement Park at 3 p.m.
Then at 7 p.m. on Friday, football plays Vista Peak at Legacy Stadium for our homecoming game.
Make sure to come at 5:30 to the tailgate and cheer for the Wolves.
On Saturday at 10 a.m., flag football plays Arapahoe at Legacy Stadium.
Before we move on, make sure you go to the homecoming parade today right after school starting at Falcon Creek Middle School.
Right afterwards, there's the after party at Grandview. Stick around for Miss Grandview.
Tickets for Miss Grandview are being sold during both lunches. Get them before they're sold out.
Student Photographers of Colorado is sponsoring a monthly photography contest.
This month's prompt is Holding On.
And you can go as creative or literal with this as you want.
Are you hanging off the monkey bars, summer break, a grudge, a relationship?
The possibilities are endless.
So flick up, Wolves, and take a chance.
Who knows, maybe you could be the next photography winner.
Just scan the QR code on screen to submit and you could win a prize.
Yo, Yumika, have you noticed the new crosswalk they added between Grandview and Senior Chickens?
Yeah, it's so helpful.
Let's send it to a few of our GVTV reporters to learn more.
Returning Grandview students may have noticed a brand new addition to the school this year, the crosswalk between the Winchells and Senor Chickens across the street.
It came from the citizens of the community that really wanted to make sure that students were safe crossing over. We had a lot of comments from people in the neighborhood. They'd come around that corner out of Saddle Rock and wouldn't see students, and so it was actually their idea to put in a crosswalk. They wanted us to implement it.
This new crosswalk was made by the city of Aurora in conjunction with Arapahoe County to keep Grandview students and drivers safe. With that in mind, let's see what students think.
It's not a busy street, but the fact that traffic is being controlled that much more effectively and efficiently makes it super safe, especially seeing as though how many students are crossing there throughout the day, of course.
This new crosswalk goes hard. It helps me get to school a lot faster because I don't gotta wait for them to stop for me.
If kids don't want to eat lunch here, they can go over there at Senor Chicken and they could just eat what they want.
However, there's still one thing students need to do when using the crosswalk.
The most important part about having the crosswalk is making sure that students hit the button so that the lights flash.
We have to keep the wolves safe. We want our students to be safe, especially when they're leaving school grounds and, crossing streets that are busy.
This is Chelsea, Anthony, Mason, and Ferris signing off for GVTV. Go Wolves.
Well, finally a good decision from admin and the city this year.
Thank you for making students safer.
You know FBLA?
Oh, you mean Future Business Leaders of America?
Yeah, them. Throughout the entire month of September, they're holding a school supply drive.
This drive collects things like pencils, notebooks, and paper for children in need all over America.
Everything donated must be new or unopened and can be dropped off at one of the donation box locations around the building.
There's one in U134, the school library, the school store, and the counselor's office.
100% of the supplies are donated to the Kids in Need Foundation.
Let's show some support for this wonderful cause, Wolves.
Join the Grandview Red Cross Club.
It's for anyone interested in service or healthcare.
Their meetings consist of going through first aid, emergency training, health workshops, and so much more.
Scan the QR code on screen to follow their Instagram and stay updated.
Their first meeting is next Monday, September 30th, right after school in U103. Let's finish off the rest of sports for this week.
On Monday, flag football plays Ralston Valley at Grandview, not Legacy Stadium right after school.
At the same time, tennis plays an away game against Creek, followed by a field hockey's game against Pooter at Legacy Stadium at 5 p.m.
And it's October!
Softball plays their Centennial League Challenge on Tuesday, followed by boys tennis playing an away game against Legend.
At 6 p.m., boys soccer plays Cherokee Trail at Legacy Stadium, followed by volleyball's home game against Overland at 6:30.
Finishing off sports, flag football plays Overland at Legacy Stadium on Tuesday night at 8 p.m.
Let's finish off this week's announcements with our last feature.
Join Speech and Debate. Here's Sylvia and Sam to tell us more about them.
Really entertaining experience, and then on top of that, it looks great for college resumes, and it's a really big confidence booster.
A lot of people think of Speech and Debate as a nerd club, but to be honest, a lot of the skills translate to activities outside of just the club. Public speaking, for example, and research, those two have been really useful for pretty much every single class and extracurricular that I have done during high school.
Speech and Debate is special in the way that we work together and we collaborate on each of our speeches and debates. I think there's a lot of team building that goes on while we work on it.
Well, for one, you get a lot more opportunities to shine than for other extracurriculars. For example, in TSA and FBLA, you have maybe 1 or 2 competitions spread throughout the year, but in Speech and Debate, you have 7 or 8. And aside from that, it allows you to build a community and get to know a lot of people. You see them a lot more often because there are practices twice a week. There are a lot of competitions, multiple a month, every single month throughout the entire school.
We kind of work on our own pace. You're not required to show up to every meeting. You show up when you want, and you put as much work in as you want to.
This is Sam and Sylvia signing out for GVTV.
As always, scan the QR code on screen to give us any feedback.
And tune in next week for a surprise everyone's been asking for through that form.
Enjoy the rest of homecoming week.
And remember to participate in as many activities as you can. We are One Pack!